Hi everybody, Micheline from MICHOUMAKES here again. I haven't been able to have time to do much vlogging with you. 2024 has been a weird year for a number of reasons, but one of them is I'm trying to get things uplisted for Christmas and I'm not being very successful. I've been making lots of bracelets, these Tila bracelets, Tila, don't know if you can see them, Tila bracelets, and I wear them. I have my nomination bracelets. Well, I like to wear them between these nomination ones, and I like them. I started making them, and so I've been putting these together, and I really need to get them up for sale, so I've got to list them. These are just some odd ones that bead bracelets that I had, but these are the more important ones, these Tila bracelets. They're called Tila or Tyler, T-I-L-A. So I've been doing that. I've got some more here that they've just dropped off when I was carrying them in. But these are the little, they're all elasticated, and they have, I just think they're lovely. Don't look nice on my wrinkly arms, but I've been making a few of those and I'm trying to get them uplisted. So that's part of the thing. The other thing that I've been doing is just getting my orders over and done with. There's a bit of a mess. Haven't had time to go to the hairdresser, so I've been chopping away at it myself. Not doing that great a job, but anyway, I really must find time to go to the hairdressers as well and get my hair cut. But what else have I been doing? Well, I've been sewing. A few months ago, Viv Mom, quite a few months ago, Viv Mom was showing some clothes that she made, and one of them happened to be, it caught my eye and I thought, oh, that's lovely. And it's a bit like a shirt dress, but it didn't, it had a waist seam, but it flared out gently. And I thought, I quite like that. And the pattern number that she had was, and I can't remember what it is, but I shall stick it up there with a picture to let you see. And I thought, right, I'm going to see if I can get that pattern. But it was a vintage one. As you know, Viv Mom, most of her patterns are vintage ones. And this was a very long time ago, this pattern. And couldn't get it.
Candace thinks my new look 6670 corduroy dress has a very vintage look, and she's not too far off the mark. This is a vintage pattern, but I could not find a copyright on it anywhere. So we have a bit of an empire waist, a full button placket running down the front. As I say, I chose corduroy to make my dress. I even have a little snippet of it to show you up close. It's got a tiny bit of stretch in it. The other side is kind of slick and shiny. Now what I'm missing, pockets. I should have put them in. You know what? I could still put them in. And I think that it would just, well, could I? I did serge the side seams. Anyway, I chose the longer length because I pictured wearing it with boots like I have on. And there is my corduroy dress that feels pretty warm right now. Aside from missing those pockets, I think I like it.
It was a new look 6670 shirt dress that she had. She'd done it in a very beigey brown corduroy, but I thought it was lovely. And so I tried to see if I could get that pattern, the new look 6670, but it's a vintage one and nobody had it. Not even in America, because I would have paid to have it sent to me from America, but unfortunately nobody had it. And then I thought, I started looking for patterns, and there are some patterns that are very similar, but instead I thought, right, I'm not going to spend a lot of money on another pattern. I shall go back to my favourite place, which is sewist.com. They've got my measurements, so my measurements can go in there, and I shall design the pattern myself. And so I designed the pattern myself, and this is what the pattern would look like. Now, having done the pattern, I then thought, right, I'm going to make it. So I made the dress up, but I made it with some fabric that I believe Eileen sent me. Eileen, I can't remember what your surname is now, Eileen, but she messaged me once a few months back and said, would you take some fabric off my hands because I've got too much? And I think she sent me 2 pieces. One I made a lovely blouse from, and this was some floral red fabric, and I thought, right, I'll make that into a shirt dress, try that, see what it looks like, and if it works then we'll do a plain one, because I quite fancied a plain one like the one that Viv Mum had done. So I did that, and I liked it so much I wanted to do another one, but I didn't have any plain fabric in stock at that point. So I thought, what will I do it with? And I decided to pull off. I had listed some fabric on my eBay site and nobody had showed any interest on it. It was like it was a bit like a crepe de chine, and it was a bottle green, really dark green with these orange flowers, and I did love it, but I kept thinking, oh, should I just sell it? You know, as I say, I'm going around saying, should I sell these things? So I thought, right, nobody's shown any interest, nobody's looked at it, so I'm going to pull that fabric off, I'm going to make the dress. And the thing about making the dress is, even if I didn't wear it, I could then sell it on Vinted, and I will make more money than I would just selling the fabric. So I thought, right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make the dress to my measurements. If it looks nice, I'll wear it. If it doesn't, then I'll put it on Vinted and I'll sell it. Well, that turned out nice as well. So I got 2 lovely dresses, but I still have to find the fabric for the to make the plain version. And I'm toying with a velvet. I quite fancy a velvet. The only thing with it, not a velvet, a corduroy. The only downside to corduroy is it creases a lot, and in my experience, it looks lovely when you first make it, but after a while it goes all yucky, let's say. It doesn't, you've got to watch what temperature you wash it in, because otherwise it'll show the creases, and it's a little bit finicky when you're making a corduroy dress. So I may well do something very similar, but not in corduroy. But I'm quite fancying black. Another black or a navy blue, like those, a bit like those are the shirt dresses I have, because I just think with black I could put a little red scarf inside, I could have red bracelets, I could have red earrings, I could have a red handbag. Not that I have a red handbag, but I could have a red handbag. I wouldn't want red boots, but black boots would look quite nice. So I have got some fabric that I might use. It's over there, but it's kind of a crimply type of fabric. So we'll just have to watch this space and see what that turns out like. But anyway, the 2 dresses that I made were lovely, but there was something about them. I just felt there was something, they were a little bit too straight up and down. So then I took them in a little bit just around the waist and tried them on again. And the first section is before I took the waist in, the second one is after I took the waist in, and this shows you the difference, and I'm so pleased with them. They're absolutely lovely. So I shall be making more of those dresses. And the nice thing I like about it is I opened the button and I could wear them with trousers as well. You could wear it like a little top, because it doesn't go in too much. It kind of it fits better on your figure, and it's not an obvious dress, so you could wear it as a shirt. It could look like a shirt. It rather reminds me of a shirt that I made, and I can't remember what it was. It was a shirt that I made that had a little panel in the middle. It rather reminded me of the Bruyere chemise shirt. Oh, sorry about this. Here we go. We have one little cat. Wants me to give her some love. You want some love, don't you? Yes, you do. She wants some love. Shall we say hello to everybody? You going to say hello to everybody? No? She's looking a bit scrawny. I don't think this little pretty cat's got long to go. And she keeps coming to me for some love, don't you? Yes. I have to give her lots of kisses like that. Are you purring? She's purring. You're going to say hello to people? This used to be the girl that was always bad-tempered, and she's not bad-tempered now. She just needs lots of love, don't you? She needs lots of love. Yes, you do. but you're in the way. Yes, I can't vlog with you being here, can I? I can't vlog. Do I have to rest your... Oh, is that it? Is that all you're going to get? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to have to work with her here. Hang on a second. Lift it up a bit. No, I've got a mouthful of hair now. Anyway, it reminds me a touch of the Briere shirt, chemise shirt. It says collection botany by Deer and Doe. That's one of my favourite shirts. The only difference I do is I don't always put the waistband in. I prefer to have it without the waistband in. It's a bit like that, but I would lengthen it to make it into a longer dress. So I'll put a picture up there of the Briere chemise shirt. It says collection botany, so I don't know which one. Well, it's called the chemise shirt, I think. But I've made that about 3 or 4 times. I've only shown you it once, but I have made it about 3 or 4 times, which I did love. So yes, I was well impressed with those that pattern. Well impressed with the sewist version that I did, and I was well impressed by the pattern that that Viv Mum did. So if you have that old pattern in your collection, I suggest you try it, because I think it's very flattering, and I'll put you some videos up of what it looks like with me wearing it.